up and down. Well, the fingers and into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. On your thumb. And down to the wrist. Across the knuckles. And you're going to take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And then the other. And let's go around the back. Switch. 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 Hinging at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. 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 And switch. Okay, let's place the ball on the ground. Assess how the feet feel. Take a note of the ankles, the knees, the hips, and step on the ball right in the middle of the foot. Pressing down 3 times. Move up to the knuckles. Or rest once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel, pivoting on the toes. Press the ball right below the first knuckle, at the side of the top of the heel, and in the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And screw. Three, 2, 1. Release, reassess, and move to the other foot. Repeating with 3 presses in the middle of the foot. Once on each knuckle. Roll across the knuckle. Roll across the top of the heel. Rest in the 3 spots. Roll down the bone. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some good mornings. And then drink the treat. Three, 2, 1, center. Twist it the waist, swing the arm. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out, gather in starlight. And center. And gather from the other side. And center. Let's do some steps forward. And then go knee to opposite elbow. And then slap the opposite heel. And then slap it behind. And a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then a walk, march, or jog. Monday, back pushes, or with or without weights, or bottles or cans or something in your hands. Don't have to use anything now. Lots of squats. I wouldn't do those. But anything else you want to do to get the heart rate going, including exactly what you're doing? Be safe. And we've got some rolling at the class. Let me get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. 3. 10. Twenty. And 30. 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Raise the hands up. Come on up on your toes if you can. Come on back down if you're up, and bend back if you can. Back to center and to one side. Then the other. Come back to center, lower the hands to the chest, and push out. Come on down, interlace the hands behind the back. Fingers. Raise the hands up. A little higher. And come on down and shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. And extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. And one palm down, one palm up, flip flop. And bring one arm across the body, pressing down and in. No, I'm pressing, pressing back. Here you have myself here. Get the other arm, press back at or above the other. And then bring your arm behind your back and press down and in. And then the other. Make a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Then one arm, fingers up and pull back. Fingers down. Flop the wrist, wiggle the fingers, and make a fist. Other hand up. and down. And flop. We do a side lunge. And go the other way. And grab a stick. I'm going to do the GymStick routine today, starting with some dynamic swimmers in one direction. And then the other. Then hold it overhead and go back and forth, side to side. And then bring it to the waist and twist. Then bring it down to just above the knees. Bring your hands around front between the knees, hinging at the waist. Pull up. And then bring the stick around front into the middle. Hold on with two hands at or near the top. Step back, hinge at the waist, and stretch the shoulders. And then come up, bring the stick across the body with one hand. Bring the other one up underneath the armpit. Grab the shoulder, hinge at the waist, and tug gently. And then do the same the other way. Bring the stick to the side of the foot. Push out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom as you hinge at the waist. Repeat on the other side. Bring one foot forward, put the stick about 6 inches in front of the toes, drop the top to the collarbone, slide down the stick, raise the sole of the foot, and slide back and forth if you can, pivoting on your heel. Come on up, repeat on the other side. Bring the sole of the first foot against the stick and push. And then the other. Bring one foot forward, bend at the knee. The other foot, you're on your toes. You're gonna come down a little bit and stretch the hip flexors. And reverse the position of the legs. Come on up, grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes and stretch the quads. And then the other. And then bring the first leg up in front, push the knee behind you as you hinge slightly at the waist, stretching the glutes. And then the other leg. And come on up, bring the stick to the middle. Step back, hands are out near the top with two hands, one hand, or a finger or two. We're gonna come up on the toes for a second, back on the heel for a second. Do about 15, right? And 15. All right. We'll put the stick down. If you're gonna hold on to something as you do the back push or grab them. And you don't need to do anything, hold anything if you don't want to. There's 4 moves: raise, squat, around the clock, either outside or through the middle, and a press. We're going to start with the squat, and we'll move it around in the sequence. We're going to do 3 rounds of 10 each, and we'll pick up speed on each round. Start with the squat, 10. Just go as low as feels right for you. Knees over ankles. And take a breath. Raises. Around the clock. Presses. And take a couple of breaths. All right, we're going to start with the raises. squats. Around the clock, I'm going to go through the middle, but you don't have to. And press. And take some breaths. All right, we can do some raises and move squats into number 3. A little bit faster now. Around the clock. And some raises. And we're going to finish with some squats. And that's it. Put down whatever you had, if you had. Take some restorative breaths. This week for breathing, we're going to do something that Chris Davies of Rise Breathwork uses as a fundamental part of his methodology, the 4-8-8. So it's inhaling through the nose diaphragmatically for the count of 4, immediately exhaling to the count of 8, then trying to hold for 8. Now, if you need to speed it up or make it 3-5-5 if you have to, but see if you can do some 4-8-8s. And I'm not sure how many you'll do, 5 or 6. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Now hold 8. And then rub the hands together, cultivating chi and forming a chi ball. And that's right. Deep breaths. And let us open our hearts. Pause on this inhale. Exhale, send it out. And center, two breaths. And bring down chi from above. And stoop to scoop and swoop. And
Thanks, Tom.
you're welcome, Mira.
Meow.
Yeah, that's I think what she did. Yep.
Thanks, Tom.
Take care. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, Art.
You'll see me Wednesday. Tomorrow,
All right.
I've got to meet somebody over at the Shakespeare Festival at 11, so not tomorrow.
Okay. All right, Bill.
Yes, sir. Any quotes today?
No quotes coming, forthcoming. No. Gonna do
Okay.
some rolling.
Okay.
All right. Jonathan, Richard, grab your rollers and your balls and hit the ground. So we do some camera. Upper body work. With the ball. On the back, upper back there. Trapezius. Roll it around. Try to find that particularly tender spot. And when you do, hold, lean into it, breathe into it. And then move to the rear deltoid. Behind the shoulder there. Same thing, move it around. Try to find the most tender spot. And give it as much pressure as feels right. And breathe into it. Then we're gonna go to the other side. Starting with trapezius. Trapezius. And then the rear deltoid. Three, two, one, coming up. Let's grab the roller. Let's put it in the middle of the rib cage to start. Toes of the feet around the floor. Let's roll from the middle of the rib cage down to the bottom of the rib cage, not below. And back to the middle. Back and forth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You knew I was down on the floor, didn't you? And then go from the middle to right above the shoulders. And back to the middle. And then bring the roller to the hairline. And move the ears left to right, back and forth, making a note of any restrictions and pain. And then we'll stay to the right and make a circle 4 times in one direction and 4 times in the other. And then nod 8 times, still with your head to the right. And then go left and make 4 circles in each direction. Nod 8 times. And go to the middle. Make sure the roller is on the skull, on the hairline. And do 4 figure 8s in one direction and 4 in the other, starting in one direction. And when you're done, do 8 nods. And then move your ears left to right again and see if you notice any difference. Less restriction, more flexibility, lessening of any pain you might have felt. And that'd be all. You wanna do some, Charlie?